Okay, now I would like to show you game 20 from this book because it's played between an international master that was clearly a veteran of the tournaments, Stefano Tatai, Italian international master, against Karpov, and Karpov destroys him. Okay, so let's enjoy the game. Okay, so this game, Stefano Tatai was white. He was rated at 2480. Anatoly Karpov was 2690 in Las Palmas in 1977. So knight f3, c5, c4, knight f6. So we have English, symmetrical English. Okay. Sometimes one can make the mistake of thinking that the symmetrical English is a kind of dual and drawish opening, and it may be, but it perfectly applies to Karpov, that probably wants to destroy the opponent positionally. So he wants a position that is without tactics, where he can actually create problems that the opponent will not see or understand. d5, c takes d5, knight takes d5, g3, g6, bishop g2 and bishop g7. Okay, with the bishop on g7, the pawn on c5 is undefended, and white starts an extremely risky operation to go after it. Let's remember that this is chapter 4 of this book, and it's about do not develop the queen too early. So why I wanted to show you this game? Because this is the problem for me. If a guy like Stefano Tatai, that was a professional chess player all his life, didn't understand this idea, how can we club players, tournament players of the weekend warriors, and obviously keyboard warriors in Twitter or Facebook actually perform better? And I don't know, maybe thanks to this book, reading this book, we will be able to say, oh okay, now I remember that in that game Tatai did that, so I shouldn't do that. I don't know, let's hope it is like that. And here the author says it was more solid to continue development by castling. So instead of queen a4, it was better to castle. Knight c6, as we can see, this check gave a new piece out to black. Knight g5, e6, knight g, e4. So this is how he went after. So, and here the author writes, it is hard for black to defend the pawn, but he does not have to. His trump is the leading development that white's last few moves have granted him. Again, we can probably understand this concept, right? Knight b6, attacking the queen, queen b5. Now the queen gets attacked, losing further tempi. He should have chosen the more cautious queen a3. Yeah, but in hindsight we are all great geniuses, right? So unfortunately he played queen b5 and that's it. c4, knight a4, castle, and look what happens here. Knight takes b6, a takes b6. So why this is a good move? He says this is even stronger than queen takes b6 and queen takes c4 and bishop d7 with the active play for the pawn. So this move is stronger than queen takes b6. Imagine that. Would you have played a move that doubled your pawns, that created two isolated pawns? Probably not, right? But that's why we are not Karpov. Queen takes c4, and now there is another good move. What do you think you would play if you were black? Black played e5. black goes over to a mass attack in the center. He could also have started play on the queen side, but this is less effective. And here he gives a line, okay? So let's see the game. Queen c2, knight d4, queen b1. So we are at move 15. At move 15, white has one piece out, one piece here, all the other pieces on the fourth rank. I don't know, it doesn't seem a good idea, right? Let's see what happens. f5, knight c3, e4, and he boxes in the enemy bishop. And here he plays d3, because obviously he wants to get out, he wants to free this. But the author says it was better to castle. Okay, why? Because look, if you play d3, yes, the idea is good, but now your king is in the center, and so he will be attacked because, as we can see, the lines are open, right? But once more, like in the previous game, can you notice the difference between the two? Black is going and is entering enemy territory, but white is not attacking or entering anything. So he has a material advantage, but is not good. It is not good. So what would you have played in this position as black? He played rook e8, because obviously he wants to attack this king in the center, right? D takes e4, f takes e4, bishop takes d4. Okay, I miss a move. I'm sorry, I miss an entire piece after d3. Sorry, let's go back. This is the good thing of being able to go back. I got the move rook e8, it wasn't right. So we were on this d3, and he played b5, great move, bishop e3, b4, knight d1, and now there is the rook e8. Okay, white is completely under the cosh, and these pieces have no scope. Yeah, but again, the point is that, as you can see, black has all the pieces attacking, white doesn't. So that's interesting, right? Okay, d takes e4, f takes e4, bishop takes d4, and queen takes d4. Wow. Again, it seems that white needs to castle at this point. This would be the best move, but white played a3. I don't know. Bishop g4, as you can see, I don't know. It seems that crazy, no? That white is not understanding what's going on here. It's really crazy. He continues with queen c2, and here there is a comment from the author that says, all of black's pieces are mobilized and active. Yes. It is time to remember that white has forgotten to castle. Yes. Oh my god, terrible. Yeah, they really forgot to castle. Who knows why he did this? Queen d3. Wow. That's an amazing move. Huh? E takes d3. E takes d3. Check. King d2. Rook e2. King takes d3. Rook d8. King c4. Rook takes c2. King takes b4. Ay, ay, ay. When you generally start to go with a king in the center of the board and you are in the middle game, it's a little problematic. So here we have, sorry, he played rook c d2. Wow, that's interesting. f3, bishop f8 check, king f5, and bishop d7, and white resign. Okay, white is resigning obviously because here it's near a checkmate. So as you can see, he has created a checkmate net, and that's the real problem here. Terrible. However, I mean, the guy is 2400, but I tell you, he was like a grandmaster, so someone that actually knew the game, that it was his job, and here he loses like nothing because he violates this principle, this so-called opening principles of bringing the queen out too early. Or maybe it was his opening preparation that wasn't good. Who knows? I don't know. But you understand, this game is just 30 moves long, and this guy gets destroyed like this. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the couple of games that I show you from this book. If you want to see more, please let me know, okay? Thank you.